What up, y'all? Tosha Tribe over here. So because I am a big believer in knowledge is power and information is key, and if you are someone who has information that is for the good of other people, you're obligated to share it, right? So the other day, so basically, you all know our little business, not our little business, why am I diminishing it? Let me not diminish. Y'all have heard our business story, right? You guys are kind of with me. When good things come up, I let y'all know. When bad things come up, I let y'all know, right? So I have been really trying to get myself connected into different circles, right? I told you guys I stopped being on the social media fully just because I got tired of looking at garbage all day long that was not really adding to anything that I was trying to do, right? I really do believe you've got to surround yourself by those people who are challenging you, pushing you, or adding some sort of value to your life. And, you know, I've been out a lot. There really ain't a party out here that I ain't seen before, been engaged before, or, you know, been inside of. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like doing it, but I do like spending my time with people who are going to help me out. So I've really been trying to work with getting some more help from the U.S. Embassy, in particular from the trade and commerce part. And I guess maybe my harassment and all of that is working, y'all, because last week we were invited to a business roundtable with the new ambassador to Kenya from the U.S. Her name is Meg Whitman. And it was an honor to be thought of and to be invited to this meeting, especially because, as you guys know, I don't do any work with NGOs or international organizations. We didn't come here with the embassies. We are not working for, you know, one of the big financing firms, accounting firms, legal law firms. It's like, no, we out here because we've got a vision and a dream to create something that is spectacular. And that's what we've been doing. So anyways, it was an honor to be invited. So we were invited to this business roundtable. And, you know, this new ambassador, she's so dynamic, like super dynamic, so smart. I didn't really know much about her, but when I got the invite, I definitely did like a deep dive to kind of just know who she was, what was she doing, and all of that. And y'all, she just seems mad focused, right? First of all, she's a billionaire, okay? Now, I've never met no billionaires before. I ain't never sat next to no billionaire before. And so that in and of itself was pretty impressive because, right, if we're hoping to be able to catch all the good waves and the good vibes from all of that, it's like, let me get some of that, okay? Look, I ain't greedy. I could settle for being a double-digit millionaire. You know what I'm saying? But like USD, Euro, or whatever, right? Like not Kenyan shillings. You know. Anyway, so it was really cool. So anyway, she used to be the CEO for eBay. She used to be the CEO for Hewlett Packard. And imagine this is like a lady who was the CEO of these Fortune 500 companies back in the 90s as a woman, right? And I mean, that's just in and of itself incredible. Anyway, so now she is she's our ambassador over here. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, how can this lady be one of our ambassadors? Because it doesn't seem like she's really done the usual line going through like the State Department and all of that, right? But then it clicked in my head. I was like, you know what this lady's really good at? Business, right? She's got a proven track record of it. And now looking at the initiatives that the American government wants to create in Kenya, it actually makes a lot of sense to have a business person here who recognizes the opportunities, has strategy that they can be implemented, and to be able to really move forward this agenda that's here, right? And being that I am a dual citizen, I do pay American taxes. You know what? Help a sister out. Help me out. Anyway, so we were out there. It was a really cool meeting. I've got some homework assignment from the ambassador because she really wants to hear about what can the embassy do for people who are like myself, right? Americans who are in Kenya, who have small SMEs, who are trying to build businesses here in Africa. If there's any of you guys who are out there who are like myself, an American who's looking to start your business over here, then you should really tap in and tune into what Madam Ambassador is really trying to do here in Kenya. Because if they're being legitimate about trying to help us, this is the help that we really need, right? So anyways, one of the really cool things, and this is kind of the point of this whole video, was they introduced us to what this thing was called American Spaces. Ooh, so check it out. It's called American Spaces, right? And this I actually thought was really cool for my local team, right? Because you guys, anybody who knows, if you've been to the US Embassy, I mean, even as like an American passport holder, you've still got to, you know, you got to show them your passport and all of that. So I wouldn't even know what it would be like to be like a Kenyan who was going, right? Anyway, so they have this thing called American Spaces. And this is a special space that they've created within the embassy to create a bridge and a link for Kenyan citizens to meet more Americans, to know what Americans are doing, and vice versa, for those Americans who are at the embassy and they want to meet more Kenyans. Now, this American Spaces, y'all, is free. And they've got so much stuff inside of there. They've got 3D printers so that you can learn how to use 3D printers and make your own stuff. They've got a gaming center where you can make your own games and create your own apps and other digital items, for lack of a better word. They have all the magazines, all the newspapers for free. They've got subscriptions to magazines and newspaper articles where you have to pay for free. They have free Wi-Fi and they've got free talks. Let me tell you some of the other stuff that they have. Anyways, I thought this was really cool, right? Their whole line is connect, create, and collaborate. So you can learn about cultural programs that they've got in the US, free Wi-Fi access to tech, skill building. Let's say there's something you really want to learn, i.e. learning how to make a game or making 3D models of whatever you're trying to create. You can go and do that. They even do different types of exhibits and they do different types of speeches and talks about entrepreneurship, skill building, meeting people. How can you learn English, being better at English? And y'all, for you Kenyans, it's free. It's free. You can literally rock up to the American Embassy, tell them you're going to the American Spaces, and you have access to this for free. It's from ages 16 to 35. You can go and you can create. As long as you go and you come with your Kenyan ID and you tell them that's where you're going, it's free. On top of that, they got multiple locations. So let me tell you, the ones here in Kenya, they have the one at the embassy in Gigiri. Then they have one in Nakuru. They have one in Mombasa. They have one in Lamu. And for all of you guys who are in CBD, they got something in CBD. So imagine if you're waiting in between meetings or school or classes or something like that, and you just want to go and sit somewhere, learn something or do something, bro, go to the CBD office, okay? So the CBD office, let me tell you exactly where it is. It's on the 5th floor of the Bazaar Plaza on Moi Avenue. And they're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. And Saturdays, 9 to 4:30. So for those of you guys who do go and take advantage of it, go and then give me some feedback. Tell me if it really is free. Because I was genuinely very shocked that they were offering such amazing services for free. And specifically for Kenyans. It's not like you have to go there with anything. It's like you could literally rock up off the street and go and have access to all of this, right? Knowledge is power, information is key. I'm sharing it with y'all. Do with this what you may. It's up to y'all. But if I were you guys, I would definitely go in and take advantage of it, for sure. Anyways, Tosha Tribe, Rita Movunda here with all that info just for you. Anyways, let me know if you guys end up going in the comments and give me some heads up. If you guys have a problem, hit me up in the comments. Let me see if I can reach out to them to help you guys out, okay? Let me know. Bye.